at least 3 ways in which the government of your country can tackle the problem. So apart from tackling the problem, even though the question is not saying that you should talk about the effect, you don't have any other choice but to talk about the effect of this high cost of living on the society. You have to talk about the effects. And one of the effects I mentioned is crime. People go into crime. People suffer. Those are one the part of the effects of high cost of living. Then when you have mentioned that too, then you now talk about waste. You think that government can tackle this problem. What do you think government can do? Or what do you think government should do? Do you think government should give everyone free accommodation? Do you think government should give everyone free transportation? Or do you think that, okay, government should start giving people food from houses to houses, just like what we are saying now? Whatever you think is the solution, you write it there. Then also, let's now look at speech writing. This part could be a little bit emotional for somebody that is actually as, for example, maybe you are told to write your teacher, your class teacher has left your school, the school is organizing a send-forth for the teacher, you are told, send-forth for the teacher, you are told to write a speech on the day of the ceremony. This could be emotional, but just make sure that you don't get carried away with whatever you're writing. Don't forget about all you are to do. You talk about at least the good day, the chairman, all those distinguished ladies and gentlemen, everybody on the city. You mention them before you go deep into it. Then we also have the narrative. Narrative is the last one I'm going to be talking about today. Narrative. Narrative is actually interesting too. The reason why I say it's interesting is that you discover people get carried away. Narrating, you have to narrate stories. Especially those of you in art class, you love those parts a lot. You want to express yourself. You want to express how good you are at writing stories. Some of you get so carried away that you write like 600-700 words. Nobody would read up, even if anyone, your examiner is reading that. Even if your examiner is reading that, just make sure that it would definitely, there's no way you write 600-700 words would not waste your time in the upper part. It will definitely waste your time. If it's not wasting your time in your summary, it will waste your time in your comprehension passage. So avoid as much. Don't get carried away with your narrative. And when you are narrating, this one is different from literature this time around, where you have to use the present tense. This it has to be simple past tense and past participle. Those are the tenses you write, unless you want to quote. But if you are not quoting, you write in past and past participle for your narrative. And when you do that in narrative, these stories sometimes are tricky. If you remember, sometimes ago we were looking at some of the questions in the series. There was a particular year, I can't remember now, that we came across that what there were more or less, there was I think diversion. The person diverted from what the person was told to write, and the person ended up writing something else. So if your story is not actually talking about what you are told to write, you discover that you have shot yourself on the leg too. So try as much as possible to make sure that you are writing what you are told to write. Then also, please, animal story. Don't write animal story. Don't go and talk about, for example, I remember there was a particular thing when I taught when they were in SS1, I started teaching them essay writing. And they were just to write the patient dog eats the fastest, the fastest bone, yes, the fastest bone. No, we see all this kind of error in our junior classes. But anyway, so I was surprised. I started marking. I saw people writing, oh, this dog was very patient, and the owner of the dog had no choice, like, this dog, you have to be patient. Let me go and get a bigger bone for you. No. That means you have to understand what you're writing on. You don't write animal stories in your writing. Now you're narrating. Whether even the idiom add animal in it or whatever. Don't write animal story whenever you are writing your narrative, and make sure that you don't get carried away with your story as to drift away from what you are told to write on. Make sure you stick to your point and you write whatever you are told to write on. So this is probably where we are going to be concluding our part on essay writing. So in any other class I will be taking, we are moving away from essay writing. Though it could be on comprehension, it could be summary. I will see how that is easier using this method to teach you how we could look at those things. But if we're unable to do that, definitely we always take another aspect. I wish you all the best, and don't forget, I think sometimes ago, not even I know, sometimes ago I gave you an assignment. I said your series, make sure you read all the essay parts so that you have enough content in you. You can't see far more than you if you are not reading. So that means that you always have these stories, they are very interesting. Just sit down while you are whiling away your time, look at these stories, you enjoy them, and you are also equipping your memory, you are equipping your vocabulary on things that are relevant. So don't forget that. Still go back there and read from 1988 or whatever year you start, and make sure you read up to last year. Do have a wonderful day, and God bless you.